I'm here with head track and field and cross-country coach Nguyen as he and his teams are about to get into the indoor championship season, a time of the year when the intensity of the season maybe ratchets up just a tad. Coach, thanks for coming by. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. As I said, we're at the point when all these races begin to matter just a little bit more. You've got the UAAs at the Armory in New York this weekend, the last chance to qualify at the Tufts trial next weekend, and then finally the NCAA Indoor Championships on March 13th and 14th. But first, we're here to talk about the conference competition set for Saturday and Sunday. Your team currently has 18 marks that land in the top 10 performances recorded by a UAA competitor this year, with 12 coming from the women's team and 6 from the men's team. With that in mind, what might be some of your goals for your teams and your athletes entering the weekend?
Yeah, I think, obviously it's a championship, so I feel like once you get there and once you step to the line for competition, it's kind of like a clean slate for people. It's about what you do on that day, and so our goal is going to be to go there, compete as hard as we can, try and beat as many people as we can, and give our best on those days. If we can do that, then I think we should be happy with what we get.
Right. Junior Rebecca Bondi leads the program with top 10 performances in 3 separate events. She has the fastest 60-meter time in the conference with the 7.73, and she also has top 10 marks in the 200-meter and the long jump. Both of her best sprinting efforts came with the Sanford Bulldog Open, while her fastest long jump occurred at the JDL Flat is Fast Meet. The way the UAA Championship is scheduled to run, it's possible for her to participate in all 3 events in New York. Is that what you have planned for her?
Yeah, she's going to do all 3.
Absolutely. And behind Bondi, you have a throwing program that's responsible for 4 of those top 10 marks. In the shot put, Laura Schechter Jr. is the top female UA competitor, while freshman Wheeler Wilson stands in second for the men. Schechter and sophomore Alex Duvall will also enter the UA indoor meet in third and fourth in the women's weight throw. What are your thoughts on the throwing aspect of your track and field team, and what might be your hopes for them this weekend?
Yeah, that's a group that Coach Johnson's done a great job with. They really have grown in the last year or two, not only in size, how many competitors we have on the team that throws, but their competitiveness. And so I think it's a pretty young group. Laura's a junior, but she's a dual sport for a little while, so kind of new to just doing track. Wheeler's obviously a freshman. I think they're really on the upswing. They're looking great in practice, and I think they're going to go there. They're going to compete really well.
And your team, of course, features a pair of pole vaulters in senior Isabel Saradakis and freshman Patrick Osborne that each have a hold on third in the UAA. That event seemingly requires more technical skill than any other event and needs more reps to see improvement. What can you say about each of their work ethics, how they go about their business, and what your expectations might be for those two?
Yeah, I think, obviously Izzy is a senior. She's been there before. She's been an All-American. She knows what she needs to do and how she needs to prepare. And I think the other vaulters, including Pat, benefit from having her there and kind of seeing that example. I know they're both hard workers. I know they both, come and focus when they're at practice and do really well. I think they've both been jumping really well lately. Both of them jumped very well at PR bars at the last meet, even though they didn't get them. So I think either one of those could go there and hit a really big bar and do something kind of special at that meet.
Right. Lastly, I want to talk about junior Liam Foss. A year ago, Foss won the indoor and outdoor UAA titles in the 400-meter dash and has ran sub-50 400s in each of his last 3 races. What do you think Liam will have to do to come away with another 400-meter title in New York?
Yeah, it's going to be tough. There's some very good guys, and I think one guy that was maybe second to him both times last year or very close, who's extremely tough. So Liam's going to really have to bring his A game, and I think he will. He's a really fierce competitor, I'd say. He's fired up. I think he's focused, and I think he really wants to go there and give his best performance. And I fully expect that's what he's going to do. Whether that'll be enough to win or not, I don't know, but I know we're going to get the best of Liam on the race day.
And if there's anything else you'd like to add, you have time for that. Other than that, Coach, thanks for talking, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.